I'm his father, and I want to talk to you face to face.
Well, we've all heard Nancy Pelosi on the mainstream media claiming that all the patriotic individuals that have stepped out, protested, attended town hall meetings in opposition to Barack Obama's health care plan are not doing this on their own. She claims that this is astroturf, and she mentions how many of these people are carrying swastikas. And the media has tried to convince the nation that this is not a true grassroots movement at all, but that all these individuals are paid by pharmaceutical companies, are paid by medical insurance companies, and that is simply not the case. It is one of Saul Alinsky's rules. Accuse the opposition of things that you do. Accuse the opposition of doing the things that you do. Well, John Dingell's town hall meeting last weekend was highly orchestrated, and to follow the Democratic agenda of planting people out there, he had this man in the striped shirt holding this sign which depicts Barack Obama as Adolf Hitler. He claimed to Fox News that the meeting was highly infiltrated. Well, this same gentleman that is holding this sign was witnessed handing out flyers, bumper stickers for John Dingell after the meeting. During the meeting, he ushered in all his supporters through a side door so they were able to carry in their signs and take all the front row seats. And then those that might have opposed were forced to stand in the back. And this is what prompted the father of a handicapped man to finally go right up to the front of the room and confront John Dingell. Here's the Fox clip. Thanks for listening.
First of all, this event was very, very staged. As we were standing in line, there were people who were in line who had signs that were supporting the bill and supporting Congressman Dingell. And then those people kind of exited the line, and there was a big window next to us, and we saw them being ushered out and going through a back door into the meeting room, and ultimately those people filled up the front 4 rows of the meeting room. And it was a very festering frustration kind of thing. So anytime there was some support for the bill, people were in the front 4 rows were holding up signs and cheering and everything, and the people who were in the remaining part of the meeting be we're feeling like there is no discussion. And when Nancy Pelosi was talking about how people would be shouting and not having a discussion, there was no opportunity for discussion.
So you're saying, we're so used to hearing the criticism that these things are staged, manufactured, astroturf events, if you will, that you're saying, yeah, they're staged all right, but on the other side, that you felt that this was staged to make it look like a Democrat-friendly or at least healthcare reform-friendly crowd, right?
Clearly, in this case, clearly that was the case. The only people allowed in the room with signs were the supporters that were up front. And there was actually a gentleman in there, an African American, carrying around a sign outside with Obama as a picture of Hitler. And it turned out later, after the meeting, he was outside handing out Dingell information on the health care program. So it appears that he was part of the Dingell operation to start with.
to villainize the president, right?
Yep.
This meeting has been rather heavily infiltrated by folks who wish to make trouble, as you all saw. And they were very diligent and effective at the matter.
Mike, was that your goal, to show up and make trouble? And are you affiliated with any one of these groups? Did you show up there because you were encouraged to do so by someone on the internet or television or so on?
I came there with my wife and my son as an American citizen concerned about the plan that they're trying to put on us.